Summer adventure season is upon us, and whether you're into extreme outdoor activities like camping or glamping, this guy has you covered. Creator and producer and star of the hit TV series Survivor Man, Les Stroud, a.k.a. the world's most trusted outdoorsman, joins us now with the scoop on how to do it right. You've probably never glamped, I'm guessing.
Actually,
Whoa!
The surprising thing about me, I actually like the juxtaposition of two worlds. I mean, 3 weeks ago I was in a dugout canoe in the middle of the Amazon jungle, and after that I went to Vegas and went to see Beatles Love with my buddy.
All right.
So I mean, I've always been back and forth that way. If I'm out there on my own, I think being out in the wilderness is an art form. I like to be comfortable. I don't have to be Survivor Man all the time.
All right, I totally understand. So where do we start if we want to have some summer adventure time? Where should we begin?
Well, the pragmatic part of it is we start by being prepared. I mean, I've always taught on the Survivor Man series that it's about preparing before you head out. Getting a bit of a base knowledge before you go out into the wilderness is important, just knowing a few things. And it's about your kit, what you carry in your pockets, what you have on you, what's in your backpack or your little pouch. These things can make or break a trip off to the Valley of Fire, and where you're going. What you have with you might be the difference on whether you have an amazing day or a problematic day.
Absolutely. You have a couple things with you right now. What should we be bringing with us?
My gracious host that brought me here today is T-Rex Tape and Camillus Knives, and that relationship is so wonderfully organic because I've always carried with me tape in my survival kit. A good outdoor rugged tape fixes a lot of things. A good solid knife makes for a lot of repairs and things that you need when you're out there. Going on from that, a way to start a fire, a shelter over your head, signaling device. It's starting to sound like a lot of stuff. It doesn't have to. These things can be on your belt, in your pockets, you know, in a small pouch. We're not talking about geeking out here. We're just talking about being a little bit better prepared so that if you're going out with your 9-year-old on a hike or the dog or what have you, you're much more confident when you get out there.
Absolutely. There's certain things that you absolutely have. Water, very important as well, I'm assuming. Just a little.
Water's always key. I mean, you know, the food, you know, like I said, I would say when my son says, "Oh, I'm starving," I always joke, it's like, dude, you got the wrong father to say I'm starving to. But in terms of water, it's a different case, man. You've got to keep the water going. And I know when I'm down in the area and hiking, I mean, never more important than right there where you are. And so water's a big issue. You've got to stay hydrated. Not being hydrated affects your mental judgment. Affecting your mental judgment, you make the wrong decision. You make the wrong decision, you went from a day hike to a survival ordeal.
No question. If you're out there and say you do need to cut something or to maybe cut off something, having a knife is very important. If you don't have it, you're going to be very disappointed you don't.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I always have a solid knife. I teamed up with Camillus Knives so that we could create, and it's the only, like I said, I don't do a lot of that. I'm about teaching the survival skills, but teaming up with Camillus to make a great series of knives bent on the type of needs you have when you're out in the wilderness was a very important thing to me. The same thing with T-Rex Tape. You know what, whether it's injuries or a backpack that gets torn or your boot gets torn, these are the little things that happen. My saying is, it's not the desert that's going to stop you, it's the grain of sand in your boot.
Yep.
It's the little things that stop you when you're trying to have a basic nature experience.
That little pebble in your boot, that's the stuff that'll make you go insane in the middle of the desert. Really quickly, Survivor Man, what's next, buddy?
Well, actually, Survivor Man and Son just shot a new episode in the jungle down in Peru, and it's going to premiere on Father's Day on the Science Channel once again. So my son Logan and I are back at it out there. I'm off to Mongolia to shoot a new episode in a few weeks. I've got new music coming out soon. As you know, I tour, or may not know, I tour musically all the time with music that celebrates nature. Slash did a guest appearance on my new album.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Carrying on, just doing more and more all the time. People can connect with me online, of course. That is me actually answering questions on Facebook, Real Les Stroud, or on Twitter or what have you, with my website, lesstroud.ca. And then again, through my gracious hosts, trxtape.com and camillusknives.com.
Awesome, very cool. And next time you're in Las Vegas, let's catch a Cirque du Soleil show, dude. Let's make this happen.
I'm in Vegas all the time. I record down there. I have friends down there, and I always get out to the Valley of Fire and Red Rock. You'll always see me out there doing a morning run.
It's incredibly beautiful, and it's great having you. Thank you so much, Les.
Thank you.
All right, take off on your summer adventure. You don't even have to go that far. We've got so much in our own backyard. If you want to find out everything that Les just talked about, just head to one of the websites on your screen. You could also head to our website, vegasmorningblend.com, to catch this again.